Hey there, future Americans, I see you. Dreamers from sub-Saharan Africa, looking across the ocean with hope in your hearts. You want a better life, filled with opportunities? America has always been seen as a land of possibilities. And you know what? It still is. This short video is here to help you navigate the exciting, sometimes tricky journey of immigrating to the United States of America. We'll break down the process, step by step, so you can confidently chase your American dream. Whether you're seeking better jobs, top-notch education, or a brighter future for your family, America welcomes your ambition. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Millions have walked this path before you, bringing their unique cultures and talents to this melting pot of dreams. So let's get started and learn how you can turn your American dream into a reality. First things first, let's meet the gatekeepers. The United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS for short. This agency is at the heart of the American immigration system, and almost every journey to live, work, or study in the U.S. passes through their doors in one way or another. Whether you're applying for a visa, seeking permanent residency, or aiming for citizenship, USCIS is the authority that reviews your paperwork, checks your eligibility, and ultimately decides your fate. Think of them as the referees of the immigration game, making sure everyone plays by the rules and that the process is fair and secure for all involved. Their job is to balance the dreams of millions with the laws and policies that keep the system running smoothly. They decide who gets to come to America and under what conditions. Every application, from a student visa to a green card, is carefully reviewed by these officials. Their decisions shape the lives of individuals and families, and even influence the future of the country itself. Now let's decode some immigration jargon, because understanding the language of immigration is the first step to navigating this complex system. There are a lot of terms and acronyms, and it can feel overwhelming at first. A visa is your golden ticket to enter the United States. It's an official endorsement placed in your passport by a U.S. consulate or embassy abroad, and it spells out the purpose of your visit, whether it's for tourism, business, study, or work. It's more than just a stamp. It's a set of rules. Your visa tells you what you're allowed to do in the U.S., how long you can stay, and sometimes even where you can go. Overstaying or violating the terms can have serious consequences, so it's important to know exactly what your visa allows. A green card, on the other hand, is your key to staying in the United States permanently. It's officially called a permanent resident card, and it opens the door to building a life in America, working, studying, and eventually, if you choose, applying for citizenship. It proves you have legal resident status, and it comes with rights and responsibilities. Green card holders can live and work anywhere in the U.S., travel in and out of the country, and sponsor certain family members to join them. Your alien registration number, often called an A number, is your unique ID once you're in the system. It's used to track your immigration history and is required on almost every official form you'll fill out. Think of it as your immigration social security number, a personal identifier that stays with you throughout your journey, from your first application to your final step toward citizenship. There are two main ways to be in the United States, temporarily or permanently. Each path has its own set of rules, benefits, and challenges, and choosing the right one depends on your goals and circumstances. Temporary status means you're here for a specific reason and a limited time, like studying at a university, working for a set period, or visiting family. These visas have clear expiration dates and conditions you must follow. Permanent status means you can stay indefinitely, put down roots, and maybe even become a U.S. citizen one day. It's a big step, and it comes with new opportunities and responsibilities. Knowing the lingo and the rules of the game is half the battle. The more you understand, the better prepared you'll be to make smart choices and avoid common pitfalls. Next up, we'll explore the different types of visas that can open the door to the land of opportunity and help you find the path that's right for you. So, how do you actually get to America? For millions of people around the world, the journey to the United States begins long before they ever set foot on a plane. It starts with understanding the different ways you can legally enter the country, and the first step in that process is almost always getting a visa. Well, it all starts with a visa. A visa is an official document that allows you to travel to the United States for a specific purpose, whether that's to visit, study, work, or even live there permanently. The type of visa you need depends on your goals and your personal situation. For my fellow sub-Saharan Africans, here are the most common paths. Each of these options has its own unique requirements, benefits, and challenges. But knowing your options is the first step toward making your American dream a reality. First, the Diversity Visa Lottery. Feeling lucky? This program is also known as the Green Card Lottery, and it's one of the most popular ways for people from countries with low rates of immigration to the U.S. to get a chance at permanent residency. Every year, the United States government gives away 55,000 visas through a lottery system. The application period usually opens once a year, and if you're selected, you and your immediate family can apply for green cards. It's a chance for people from underrepresented countries, including many in sub-Saharan Africa, to win a green card. But remember, the odds are long, and the process can be competitive, so it's important to follow the instructions carefully and avoid scams. Next, family sponsorship. Got family in America? If you have close relatives who are U.S. citizens or green card holders, they might be able to help you come to the United States. This is one of the most common ways people immigrate, especially if you have parents, children, or siblings already living there. If you have close relatives who are United States citizens or green card holders, they can sponsor you to come to America. The process can take time, sometimes even years, depending on your relationship and the country you're from, but for many families, it's worth the wait. Then there are study visas. Want a world-class education? The United States is home to some of the best universities and colleges in the world, and every year, thousands of students from Africa travel to the U.S. to pursue their academic dreams. Universities and colleges in the United States welcome students from all over the world. If you're accepted to a U.S. school, you can apply for a student visa, which allows you to live and study in America for the duration of your program. A student visa lets you study in the United States, and sometimes even work part-time. This can be a great way to gain international experience, build your resume, and maybe even open doors to future opportunities in the U.S. work visas. Got skills that are in high demand? If you have specialized skills, education, or experience, you might qualify for a work visa. These are often used by professionals in fields like technology, healthcare, engineering, and more. United States companies are always looking for talented professionals. If you get a job offer from a U.S. employer, they can sponsor you for a work visa, which allows you to live and work in the country for a set period of time. Work visas allow you to live and work in the United States for a specific period. Some work visas can even lead to permanent residency if you meet certain requirements and your employer is willing to sponsor you long-term. And finally, visitor visas. Coming for a visit? Maybe you just want to see the sights, visit family, attend a conference, or get medical treatment. A visitor visa is your ticket for a temporary stay. Whether it's for tourism, business, or medical treatment, a visitor visa allows you to stay in the United States for a short period. Just remember, these visas don't let you work or stay permanently, but they're perfect for short-term trips. Each visa has its own requirements and application process, so it's important to do your research and choose the path that's right for you. Make sure you gather all the necessary documents, meet the deadlines, and follow the instructions closely to avoid delays or mistakes. But remember, getting a visa can be tough. The process can be confusing, and sometimes applications are denied for reasons that aren't always clear. It's normal to feel anxious or frustrated, but don't give up. There are challenges along the way, but don't worry, we'll cover those next. With the right information, preparation, and support, you can improve your chances and take the next step toward your American journey. Let's be real. The immigration process can be a bit of a roller coaster. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, unexpected twists, and moments that will test your patience and determination. For many, it's not just about paperwork. It's about chasing a dream, building a new life, and overcoming obstacles that sometimes feel larger than life. There will be paperwork, interviews, and moments where you'll need the patience of a saint. You might find yourself buried under forms, double-checking every detail, and waiting for updates that seem to take forever. It's normal to feel anxious or even frustrated at times, but remember, you're not alone in this. But hey, nothing worth having comes easy, right? Every challenge you face is a step closer to your goal. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel when you finally get that approval is worth every sleepless night and every ounce of effort. Here are some common challenges you might face and how to overcome them. Knowing what to expect can help you prepare, stay calm, and tackle each hurdle with confidence. Document delays. Paperwork can move slower than a snail in a traffic jam. Sometimes it feels like your application is lost in a black hole, and the waiting can be the hardest part. Delays can happen for many reasons, from missing information to backlogs at USCIS. Always apply early, keep copies of everything, and follow up regularly with USCIS. Staying organized is your best friend. Create folders, both digital and physical, and track every document you send or receive. If you notice a delay, don't hesitate to politely check in for updates. Proving your finances is another big one. The US wants to make sure you can support yourself and won't become a burden on the system. This means showing clear evidence of your financial stability. You need to show you can support yourself in America, so have bank statements, employment letters, or letters of support from sponsors ready to go. The more thorough your documentation, the smoother this part of the process will be. If you have a sponsor, make sure their paperwork is complete and up to date. Interviews can feel a bit nerve-wracking, especially meeting with a USCIS officer. It's normal to feel nervous, but preparation is key. Practice answering questions about your background, your reasons for immigrating, and your plans in the US. Be prepared to answer questions about your background, intentions, and ties to your home country. Honesty and clarity go a long way. Bring all required documents and don't be afraid to ask for clarification if you don't understand a question. And sadly, there are scams out there. Some people prey on immigrants' hopes and fears, offering fake shortcuts or charging for services that should be free. Some people try to take advantage of immigrants, so only trust information from official sources like USCIS. Never share personal information with anyone who contacts you unexpectedly, and always double-check the legitimacy of any offer or service. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you educate yourself, the less likely you are to fall for a scam or make a costly mistake. The more you know about the process, the better prepared you'll be to handle any curveballs that come your way. Take time to read official guides, attend workshops, and connect with others who have gone through the process. And hey, if you ever feel overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out to immigration lawyers or community organizations for help. There are people and resources out there who want to see you succeed. Remember, every challenge is just another step on your path to a new beginning. Congratulations! You made it to America. Now the real adventure begins. Here's what to do once you've unpacked your bags. First, get a social security number. This 9-digit number is your key to working, paying taxes, and accessing government services. Next, follow your visa rules. Each visa has specific rules about working, studying, or traveling, so make sure you understand and follow them to avoid any problems with your immigration status. Then, find your community. Connecting with other sub-Saharan Africans in your new city can make you feel right at home. Look for cultural organizations, mosques, churches, or online groups. And of course, explore the path to citizenship. If you're dreaming of becoming a U.S. citizen, start learning about the naturalization process early on. Life in America will be a mix of exciting new experiences and adjustments. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never be afraid to ask for help along the way. Remember, you're not just building a new life, you're adding your unique thread to the vibrant tapestry of America. Listen, I know it can feel overwhelming at times, but never, ever give up on your American dream. The journey might be tough, but trust me, the rewards are worth it. Always rely on official information from the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS. You can visit their website at uscis.gov or contact them at 1-800-375-5283. And for your convenience, check the video description below for official links and more resources. Remember, you are strong, you are resilient, and you have a unique contribution to make to this world. America is a nation built on the dreams of immigrants, and your dream is just as valid as anyone else's. So go out there, chase your goals, and show America what you're made of. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. And don't forget to check the description for all the official links you need.